Great rising, everyone. What's the daily message? We about to find out, y'all. Okay, so some of us, well, I ain't gonna say us because that's not me. I'm not gonna claim that. But we're really like focusing. A lot of us are focusing on love this season, and looking for like soul connections and things like that. Some of us are working in the areas, working with Mama Oshun, love, fertility, things like that. I will say when it comes to like fertility, absolutely push your fertility goals forward. Especially right now, definitely start preparing certain things when it comes to like, getting pregnant, extending your family, and things like that. Now is the time for you to start like taking those steps to preparing for that, especially around like the new moon energy. Um, but I will say for those that are like really focusing on your relationships, and when I say focusing, I'm like consumed by them. Like you're always, instead of concentrating at what you're doing at work, for example, instead of concentrating at work, you thinking about what that nigga doing, what he doing, who he talking to. I wonder where he at. I wonder what's going on with him. Why he not responding to me in a timely manner? Different things like that. Wonder what he got going on. Was that a lie that he said? And all of those things. And you can't concentrate on work. You can't concentrate on building yourself. You can't concentrate on anything that you need to do for yourself because you're focusing on what this person doing, what they said, was that a lie, what they posted on social media, all of these different things, and you're like heavily consumed with them, their energy, what they got going on. How does that apply to you? How does that connection with you? Are they reassuring you? Is it gonna work out? And things like that. And that is not the place that you need to be at right now. That's the whole point of what I'm saying. Your focus should not be on your relationship or your love interest. And I'm not saying, not to feed into your relationship if you have one, or not to feed into the energy and the power and the hope of a relationship or a love. But I'm just saying, to the point where it's like you're doing that, that's too excessive. That's too excessive. Because at the end of the day, you're still not taking care of yourself. You're not taking care of yourself. You're not be responsible for yourself. That is time and energy that you are wasting, that you are literally wasting, because you can't get it back, and it's not serving you. It's not doing anything for you. Sitting back, running all of these scenarios in your head, contemplating all of these things, looking at like the investigating and all the private eye stuff that you're doing to even see like what's the potential or how far this is going to go or if it's worth it or all of this and that. Like, baby, my question to you is, are you doing that much investigative work when it comes to your own life? When it comes to investigating all of the things that you lied to yourself about, that you keep hidden, that you don't want nobody to know, not even you? Have you done that much digging into your own personal life? Have you sat back and put yourself under the microscope and scrutiny and laid out all of the things that you have said to people, and how that could have affected your relationship with them? If you haven't put that much energy into you and into building yourself and to the things that you are, as much and as excessive, and to the power and degree in which you are doing it to the extent of your relationship and another person, you are not serving yourself well. Because you should be just as powerful, just as investigative, just as conflict resolution, just as you could figure all of these things and do all of that. You should still have the essence, the power, the strength to do that for yourself. Dig down deep in there. Look and see what you keeping away from yourself. What are you hiding that you haven't gotten, that you haven't resolved yet, that you haven't healed from? And that's the energy that you should be putting into your life right now. If you can give it to somebody else and do it for somebody else, you should definitely be doing it for yourself in the spirit of healing. In the spirit of feeling safe, the feeling of establishing a level of security for yourself, the feeling of being able to control your environment. You know what I'm saying? And being able to see those that are for you, really for you, and those who are not. You know what I'm saying? The passion that goes with and the feeling that goes with the passion when you haven't activated a passion in your life outside of other people. You know what I'm saying? Something that brings life into you and your existence every day. And I will say, you definitely need to laugh. You definitely need to bring more humor into your life. It's too much pain, too much trauma going on. You have to balance those things out. So as you work through your healing and work through getting through those traumas, baby, find some time to laugh. Find some time to laugh. And even if you don't feel, I'm telling you, it releases so much in your body. Like those dopamines, and you're like feeling all great. And and let me tell you something. Those feelings that you have, that doubt, that depression, that anger, even, all of that goes away when you start laughing. Find humor and stuff. Shoot, if somebody trips you, girl, don't get mad. You know, the instant reaction is you want to get mad and punch them in the face. Girl, laugh it off. Not I failed, but I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, find humor in the most awkward places. And I'm telling you, there's a release there. Like, we be so hard on ourselves and we be beating ourselves up so much, and we don't give ourselves grace, and we just be, baby, release some of that energy and laugh. Please get it off. It's too heavy. And give more of yourself. Like, come on. This is your time to shine, not your relationship. You had time for that. This is your time to shine. This is your time to build yourself up. This is your time to see the beauty in you. This is your time to love on yourself. This is your time to uplift yourself. This is your time to plan your future. This is your time. And if you ever needed a confirmation right now, now is the time to get that. This is your confirmation. Stick to the plan. Stick to the goals that you have set forward. You know what I'm saying? Stick to those personal goals. It's about you right now. And I don't know why I have to keep stressing this, or what's the significance in having to focus on, well, I do know that part, but the having to remind you about this. But hey, if we got to talk about this and do it every day, that's what we're going to do. But the essence of it is, you give yourself the time, give yourself the energy, give yourself the strength, give yourself the power. And you can do that in this season. But you have to be intentional, you have to be direct, you have to not be afraid, speak your mind, and finally live your life, whatever that looks like for you. But you define that. And this is the season for you to do that. So I really, really hope and pray that this message finds you well, in perfect love and peace. I pray that this message reaches all those that it is here for. And I pray that you all have a beautiful, blessed day. Peace and blessings to you always. Love you. Bye.